Shalom. I'd like to give all praise and all honors to YaHAWAH, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth, peace, and salutation to the holy elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on Zechariah chapter 5, verse 4. I had asked AI, where is it found in the Bible where YaHAWAH will send a curse enter to the house of a thief? And so it came up with this. It's found in Zechariah chapter 5, verse 4. Okay, this verse states that YaHAWAH will send a curse into the home of a thief. And now, who is it that has been stealing and has stolen from everybody, from every nation, from every tongue, from every continent, and from every country? You know, who? From every government, you know, from every mountain, from every power. Who? Esau is Edom. Okay, so-called white man. Okay, you know, and Trump, you know, he just vowed that he got 1,000 missiles pointed at Iran if they assassinate him, and Iran just made a declaration of revenge. That they're going to send missiles and different things over here to America from Cuba. That's what they're talking about. And so this is going to cause some issues, of course. So that means it'll be a lot of drone missiles that may very well be coming in from Cuba into America. Okay, this may be done, and it may be a false flag event where the Trump does this and says that and then blames it on Iran. It could go both ways, where we're attacked by Iran and by our own U.S. criminal organization called the U.S. government. And so, if this occurs, then that means the citizens of America is going to be in trouble. You know, we'll be bombarded by all kinds of missiles and bombs and all these types of things. You know, and the home of anyone who lies using his name. You know, and that's what Esau did. He has Job chapter 9 verse 24. He has covered the faces of the judges. He has put his face on Yahweh's word and twisted it and used it. Okay, for one, in the slave Bible. That's one completely perfect example right there of using the Lord's name. Okay, and twisting the Lord's name. He has twisted the Lord's name. You know, putting a J, he is, you know, in front of it and changing it altogether to what he wanted to be. You know, and so that's not cool. No, the curse stays inside the house until it destroys it completely. You see. So this is what we can look forward to. This is what? The beginning of the end? It's the end of the world as we know it. And it's the end of the world as we know it. And I'm just fine. You see? Including its wood and stones. Okay? Flat out. That's what the Lord has planned for Babylon, America. Okay, so let's go over here to Zechariah chapter 5, verse 4. Okay, and get this lesson. Okay, and say 5 verse 4, and so we can get the meat off of this bone ourselves right now. While we at it, here we go. Now this is Zechariah chapter 5 verse 4, and it reads, I will bring it forth And that's what was done now. Esau as Edom has been exposed. Everybody all over the world now understands who the big Satan or the big devil that they've been saying that America is, and they've been saying that Israel is the little devil or whatever. But Israel had turned out to be the least of the flock, and he drawed them out. And so now America has been brought forth. Esau is Edom has been brought forth. Nero has been brought forth. Okay, and that's what Trump is come to the forefront and talking about his rhetoric. Okay, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay, and the Lord of hosts means the Lord of angels. Of power, of swift wings. The chariots. See, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. You see, these Iran talking about sending from Cuba, sending drone missile attacks into America. Okay, well, there you go, because this is the time where America can no longer claim that of being a delicate lady, a virgin, with no boots ever touched the ground, or attacks, real attacks from other nations. Well, the time is coming where it will be boots on the ground from other nations, troops from other nations enter into America, invading America. The time is coming. It's all being arranged by YaHAWAH or YaHAWAH. And that's the thing that we can expect now. This is the beginning of the end of a bunch of mess that's been going on here in America that the U.S. government been doing, having this system in place. This beast system is about to be crumbled down. Flat out. And enter into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. You see? And that's what Esau is Edom, that's what he has done. He has sworn falsely by the name of Yahweh. You see? Flat out. And it shall remain that, see, that Christian religion and all of these false deities that's been set up, witches and warlocks and serpents, and scorpions that's been put in place, and the different departments and programs, and through their missionaries and different things that they have in place, are all part of the evil lure of seducing the people to come and be attracted by the falsehoods that's been put out by Esau as Edom through his false religions, you see, and followers, you see. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, you see. It's not going nowhere. It's cursed from YaHAWAH. And it shall consume it with the timber, that means the wood, thereof, and the stones, you see, the bricks, and the slabs of concrete, and all that, thereof, especially when a bulldozer comes and carries all that away, you see, flat out. Verse 5, then the angel, you see, that talked with me went forth and said unto me, lift up now thine eyes and see what is this that goeth forth. You see? And I said, what is it? And he said, this is an ephah that goeth forth. He said, moreover, this is their resemblance through all the earth. He said, an ephah. What's that at? I want to see what an ephah. Let's see. Where's the dictionary? Let's see what this Ephah is. Ephah. Okay, we're going here. Ephah. Now, Ephah. Ephah. Okay, Ephah. Gloom. Okay, a gloom. One of the 5 sons of Midian, and grandson of Abraham. Okay. Then you got the different verses of the city of Ephah, to which he gave his name is mentioned. Okay. This surrounding territory formed for the Midian. Okay. Right. So I want to know exactly what that was about. So yeah. So now, hold on. Take it back a little further. If it'll respond, it's not responding. There you go. Now, what I did want to do, I wanted to read a couple of precepts into verse 4. Okay, I want to read a few precepts and get some meat off the bone. This is Leviticus chapter 14, verse 34, and it reads, "When ye be come into the land of Canaan, which I give to you for a possession," okay, and that's what we have now. But remember, we will name the people before a place. Okay, we will name Israel before a place. Okay, which I give you for a possession, and I put the plague of leprosy in a house of the land of your possession. Now we know that leprosy now is who? Esau is Edom, for he has clean leprosy. That's Leviticus chapter 13. Clean leprosy. His pink skin, his remainder has been removed from his skin to mark him as a curse of the Lord's judgment, and he has blonde hair to mark him as the unclean. Okay, flat out, as the unclean. So this is verse 34. And he that owneth the house shall come and tell the priest, saying, It seemeth to me there is, as it were, a plague in the house. Verse 36. Then the priest, yes, see, because it's obvious that Esau is Edom is the plague here in America, Babylon. Okay, flat out, he's the plague. Okay, that has plagued all around the world. Okay, he's been a pestilence all around the world. He's a curse. Okay. Okay. And okay, this is verse 36. Then the priest shall come. This verse 36. Then the priest shall command that they empty the house before the priest go into it to see the plague. You see? Right out, empty it out. Then that all that is in the house be not made unclean. Right. You see. And so all that need to be done. And so that means there's a lot that's about to happen, transpire here in America. That's about to go on. You're about to have the draft. The draft's about to clean out a lot of young males. They're about to be cleaned out. And in the process of that, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be thrust through. That means shot dead. Plus, they're going to have bayonets on the ends of their tips of their assault rifles, stabbing them through people. I think they're about a foot long. So they're going about a foot deep into people, and then pow, they pull the trigger. You see? That's really going to be something. That's going to be horrific, and that's going to be happening to a lot of people. Okay? Flat out. You see? Flat out. Okay? That's going to be made unclean. And afterward, the priest shall go into see the house. Verse 37, and he shall look on the plague, and behold, if the plague be in the walls of the house with holly, extracts, greenish or reddish, which in sight are lower than the wall. Verse 38, then the priest shall go out of the house to the door of the house and shut up the house 7 days. Verse 39, and the priest shall come again the 7th day, and shall see, and behold, if the plague be spread in the walls of the house. You see verse 40, then the priest shall command that they take away the stone in which the plague is, and they shall cast them into an unclean place, see, without the city. You see, that's on the outside of the city. Verse 41, and he shall cause the house to be scrapped within round about, and they shall pour out the dust that they scrape off without the city into an unclean place. Verse 42, and see that this is the same process of when you go into a house and it's got a lot of mold and mildew and chip paints and all these different things and stuff. You scrape the walls down, and all the stuff that's unclean and you know, the mold, you take all that out, scrape all that out, you gut all that out. Once you do all that, then you replace it with, you know, proper drywall, you know, mud and all this and that, you know, primer and paint. You see what I'm saying? Or extra wood, and as well as extra wood here and there. Brand new wood. This 42. And they shall take other stones and put them in the place of those stones. And that's the process. Drywall the stone. And he shall take other mortar, you see, that's that mudding, you see, plaster, and it shall plaster, you see, the house, you see. Verse 43, and if the plague come again and break out in the house after that he had taken away the stones, and after he had scraped the house, and after it is plastered, verse 44, then the priest shall come, look, and behold, the plague be spread in the house. It is a fretting leprosy in the house. That's the so-called white man. It is unclean, right? The house is unclean, and he shall break down the house, the stones of it, and that means demolish it, and the timber thereof, and all the mortar of the house, and he shall carry them forth out of the city into an unclean place, flat out. You see, and so that's what time it is for it to happen to America. It's time for America to be cleaned out, and that's what's about to be done. And there's about to be we can look for some very unsettling times for the people. It's going to be times when there's not going to be any food on the shelves, and so that means it's going to be important to gather whatever food that you can when it's being you see it being distributed, you know, and so. And we look forward to YaHAWAH or YaHAWAH taking care of us, His elect, and we look forward to keep pushing the truth into a family of the Word. And so, you know, so we're gonna go ahead and end this video off. You know, but brothers and sisters, this is to let you know the time is coming when we may very well see a false flag event occur where our U.S. government does a false flag event, shooting rockets all over America, and then blaming it on Iran, and then Iran, or maybe Iran doing it first, and then American government doing it second, or first, and then Iran doing it second. But either way it go, American citizens being bombarded by a lot of different drone missiles attacks all throughout the cities, all over here and there, randomly all over America. Okay. So this may this may very well be soon. Okay, this may very well be soon. So hey, maintain being ready and circumspect and checking everything out. So we can go ahead and end the lesson. Okay. Brothers and sisters, hang on, stay strong. You ain't got long. Keep yourself occupied in the word until YaHAWAH has returned. Maintain being mentally, physically, and spiritually, emotionally circumspect. Analyzing all things, be aware of who's around you and where you at. Always make sure you with the right people in the right place. Okay, and stay strong and stay up, and use these words of the Lord to comfort one another. Okay, and give support to one another. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and close it out. I give all praise and all honor to YaHAWAH, by Hashem, YaHAWAH, by Hashem, Rakak, double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Let's stay up, get down to the camp.